29 and 44 degrees. And Mike Randall, it's chilly in Dunbar Hills. As a matter of fact, they saw even a few of the white flakes, didn't they?
I'm sorry. I was just talking to my weather guest. I don't even know what you said, Linda.
Never mind. I just said it's cold.
It is cold. You're right. And the good news is our winter storm watch that we had posted yesterday is no longer a storm watch. It is now just an advisory. And in fact, since I already got my weather guests out here and they're already damp and they're already cold and they're already wet, I'm going to do a little bit of weather first. Take a look at our... oh, come on, we can do it. Take a look at that graphic. We have a winter weather advisory for Wyoming, Cattaraugus, Allegheny counties, also for Warren County again. McKeon and Potter still under a winter storm watch. Now, what does this mean to all of us? Well, the higher elevations, those are the spots that are about 1,500 feet and higher. Through those areas in the southern tier could see a couple of inches of snow tonight. Meanwhile, the rain continues across western New York. Tell us something we don't know, Mr. Weatherman. Well, that system that was Wilma is now moving on up into New England. You can see some snow on the backside of that. That will continue to circulate moisture in our region through tomorrow and possibly into Thursday, but then we start to dry out. And I'm not going to let the cat completely out of the bag, because I don't have a cat, but it's going to be actually a little bit drier and sunnier for the weekend. Did he say sunny for the weekend? He really did. Okay, Lisa Grisanti's here from Shays, and all of her strange friends, like the Blues Brothers and
yeah,
Peter
we are a little strange
Peter Pan. Hello, Auntie M. Peter Pan. Don't poke anyone's eye out with that umbrella, Lisa. All right, you're from Shays. Tell us what's going on now.
Well, we are here promoting our
hats.
Halloween Brews and Blues party. This Thursday night starts at 6 o'clock. Tickets are still available. There'll be live blues. There'll be over 25 breweries and restaurants.
Put your umbrella down for 1 second so everybody can see that wig you're wearing. See?
I do.
Look at that's her hairdo.
And I teased it all day, and it's raining.
And Peter Pan really is a girl. I always thought I thought Peter Pan was a boy, but you know, whenever you see Peter Pan, it's always played by a girl. Okay, put that back up now, so we don't want to get that.
No, that's okay. That's okay. I really want to show off my new do.
In case you got to return that. All right, now what is this for? Is this a big fundraiser for Shays?
It's one of our annual fundraisers. It's a lot of fun. We have over 25 breweries and restaurants, great food, costume contests, and live blues band.
And who doesn't like to get wacky and get dressed up and come out and hang out with theater
Maybe
people?
Maybe we'll see you there in costume, Mike.
I do that every night. I'm dressed as a weatherman tonight. You probably couldn't tell. What else do we need to know about this? It's a fundraiser. Is this for the maintenance of the theater to keep it up and keep it going?
Yes, it's the funds to go back to the restoration for the theater.
That's a full-time gig.
Yes, it is.
Taking care of that place.
Yes, it is.
And we must take care of that place.
Yes.
Because it is a one-of-a-kind jewel here in Western New York.
Keep those Broadway shows coming back.
All right, one more time. Where and when? It's at the theater, but what time?
It's at the theater Thursday night, October 27th. This Thursday starts at 6 o'clock. Tickets are still available. You can go to our box office for tickets. You can go online, shays.org, or what's the phone number, Teresa?
The phone number is...
That's Peter Pan.
829-1175.
That number once again, Peter Pan.
829-1175.
Okay, we thank all you guys for being here.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks for having us.
Back inside. Nice hair, Lisa.
Thank you.
All right, Mike, you're going to join us in a little bit because Mike's going to MC the Variety Club Fashion Show, so come on back in. And Keith Radford is here. They'll look at our news headlines.
All right, thanks, Linda. Yes. Here are some of the top stories we're working on in the 7 newsroom today. It is not very much, but the first snow of the season in some parts of the southern tier today. We'll have that story for you. Also, still with the weather, Hurricane Wilma is not done yet. Now the storm is causing some problems, some big problems actually in the northeast. We'll have a report on that for you. Some people in the town of Hamburg lucky to be alive today after a fire there last night. We'll have details on that story. And trying to downsize Erie County government, Julie Fine is on the story. Lawmakers trying to go through their budget hearings, trying to fix the fiscal mess over there. We'll have the very latest coming up at 5 o'clock. Hope to see you then. All righty. I'm gone one day. You forgot? Yeah. One day. Sometimes I get a little... I black out sometimes, you know. You have that little thing going, huh? That happens to me a lot, actually. You know what I mean? You know this person for a million years, and all of a sudden you just look at them and that little memory cell is gone. Go, you know. Hopefully it's not something really important that... I'll wear a sign. I'll wear a big name tag. Flashing name. Yeah. Listen, I understand you have to head to Florida tomorrow, and not to cover the story, but to go down and check out damage, huh? Little bad weather down there. A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's been also awful. We have some footage of that area. As a matter of fact, we wanted to show it to you. Yeah, taken from a helicopter, and you can see, I guess we don't have it, but as you can imagine,
you can just imagine, you know, I guess they're still out of power for a few days.
Yeah,
down there,
actually, it was 3 million people last night. Now I hear it was 6 million people this morning in South Florida without power, although they have 4,000 people, I guess, with a power crews trying to get things hooked up again. But I think the worst damage, again, is over on the East Coast, and I think the airports in Miami, West Palm Beach, and Fort Lauderdale still closed today. I think they hope to reopen them tomorrow afternoon sometime. Over on the West Coast, where the hurricane actually came in early on Monday morning, still a lot of damage, some flooding, and you know, no power. So people
and you know
are getting
what?
by.
I still think we were fairly lucky because it moved so quick. Over, it didn't linger.
Yeah,
it
could have been much worse. But just when you think that that was the 8th hurricane to hit South Florida in 14 months.
And we still have one more month of hurricane season.
Yeah, it's unusual to get hurricanes in November, but it can happen.
It could happen.
Yeah, so
good luck there.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to get around. They have curfews in effect still in a lot of the towns and cities. They don't want people out at night because...
So they have no power, and if you're flying at the airport, how are you going to rent a car? I mean, how are you going to do all
Well, I
this?
believe in Fort Myers they do have power. It wasn't hit as badly, but down further south, down in Naples, Everglades City, some places like that, Goodland, they don't have power, although some places do. So who knows? You know, by tomorrow they'll have more back online, and they'll do what they can as quickly as they can.
Now, maybe you can't drive into those areas.
You can't.
You look suspicious.
No, that's true. You have to show that you have property there.
So be prepared. And I told him, bring a camera, because, you know, insurance takes a while to catch up to these
That's true. I
things.
thought maybe my Groucho Marx mask, you know, with the eyebrows and the big nose.
You'll get there, but you won't be able to come back. All right, Keith. Thanks. We're going to bring Mike back in just a few minutes because we have a preview of the wonderful variety fashion show coming up. So please stay with us for that. We'll be right back.